Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Paranormal with Yuri here, and in today's video we are going to be talking about an urban legend that happened all the way in Nigeria. It's about a teacher who died at the school. It is said that she haunts the school, and this urban legend is called Madam Koi Koi. Now we are all going to be reading about it together and learning about this urban legend. So yeah. Before we get into the video, make sure to leave a like and also subscribe and comment down below your thoughts and impressions of what you hear when you first hear about this urban legend, and then after the video, comment your thoughts on what you think about the urban legend after I tell you about what the urban legend is. So let's get into it. I've grabbed my iPad, you guys. We are going to be reading about this together. Okay, so Madam Koi Koi, Lady Koi Koi, Miss Koi Koi, also known as Ghana as a Madame High Heel or Madame Moke, Tanzania as Miss Konkoko, South Africa as Pinky Pinky, is a ghost in Nigerian, an African urban legend who haunts dormitories, hallways, and toilets in boarding schools at night, while in day school she haunts toilets and students who come to school too early or leave the school too late. She's often depicted wearing a pair of red heels or wearing a single heel. She's one of the most popular boarding school ghosts in Nigeria, Ghana, and South Africa. The name Madam Koi Koi is taken from the sound of her heels whenever she comes to her praise of students at night. While in Ghana, the name Madam Moke is taken from Ghanaian word for high heels. I'm sorry if I butchered that, you guys. I'm really bad at pronouncing stuff. And just a little disclaimer before we continue with the video. I know in my last video I stuttered a lot. I kind of have like a stuttering problem. I mean, I kind of stutter a lot every time I read, so I'm sorry if I do that in this video as well, and I'm really sorry for doing that in the last one, but let's continue. In Nigeria, one legend said she was a beautiful teacher in a secondary school. She was known for her beauty and her red heels. Whenever she walked in the hallways, her shoes would make the sound koi koi. It was also said that she was very nasty to students and would beat them up for no reason. You guys, that is just horrible. So she would beat them up for no reason. She was fired when she slapped a female student and injured her ear. Damn. On her journey back home, Madame Koi Koi was involved in an accident and died. Before she died, she swore that she would have revenge on the school and its students. Not too long after, students for the secondary school at night, they would hear a koi koi sound in the hallway of their dormitories and lights out, almost like the clicking of heels on a floor. Wow, that's very scary. In another tale, she was also a very stylish woman who loved to wear high heels shoes, and this became her signature look. She was also a very wicked teacher who flogged the living daylight out of her students every chance she got. Some said she was a straight-up sadist and used being a teacher as an excuse to inflict extreme pain and torture whenever she pleased. Her students, tired of the school management's failure to reprimand her, decided to take matters into their own hands. One night, as she was leaving the school, the students cornered her, gagged her so she wouldn't scream, and began to beat her mercilessly. One of them even took one of her shoes and beat her with it. Then she stopped moving. They had overdone it. She was dead. The students panicked. They threw her body over the school's back fence and ran. People were going to assume armed robbers did the damage. They were in the clear, or so they thought. One by one, students began to vanish, all but one. The one who had hit her with the shoe. He constantly told everyone what he and the others had done, and he heard the sound of high heels clacking around in his hostel every night, which he believed meant that she was coming for him, but no one believed him. They thought he was just trying to scare them. One night, he decided to go find out where the sound was coming from. He never returned. His body was found in the morning. Wow, you guys. He had been beaten to death. Oh my God, just like he did to the teacher. The school was shut down and all the kids were sent home. These kids, now knowing that the boy was right all along, spread the legend to their new schools. She walked the halls of hostels at night, tormenting students, and it's also said that if you decide to peep or look at her, you will disappear and you will never be seen again. Okay, you guys. So let's talk about the story. So obviously there's two versions of the story. One is that, you know, Madame Koi Koi had died in an awful accident and she haunted the schools. But the other story of her being beaten to death by her students sounds more like the right story, because after all, I mean, she wouldn't just haunt the school for nothing. I mean, it's obvious that since she has, you know, been such a bad person and, you know, kept beating the students every chance she got, and, you know, obviously that she was beaten to death, you know, at the school and her body was thrown over like a gate or something. It's obvious that, you know, that story would be the right story, because I mean, after all, she's haunting the school. I mean, there's no telling that, you know, in the other story it doesn't quite make sense. I mean, obviously, like if she had died in a car crash, you know, why would she haunt the school? I mean, she didn't die anywhere near the school, and it's to be said that most ghosts, wherever they die, that's the place that they haunt. I mean, I don't know, that's my opinion, that's what I think, and honestly, I think it's true. I mean, the second story fits, and I think that, I mean, with all the damage that she'd done to all those kids, they could have been super tired of her and they probably couldn't take it anymore, and they beat her to death and she died by accident, and they were guilty, and you know, they threw her body over and ran away. I think that story makes the most sense, and I honestly, I don't know what to believe about this story, you guys. It's like really crazy. I mean, first of all, one, you shouldn't abuse your power as a teacher. You know, obviously you're there to teach students, you know, help them learn, you know, make sure that they graduate, and most of all, you really shouldn't be, you know, terrible to your students. You know, I mean, they're kind of like your kids in a way, you know? You teach them what you would teach your kids, I suppose. But, you know, it's just very terrible what she did to these kids. And honestly, I wouldn't like to say something like, yeah, she did deserve to die because she was a bad person. Maybe more so she deserved to, you know, go to jail or something, or I don't even know, you guys. I don't know how it works in Nigeria, but I thought the story was really cool and very spooky and bone chilling, and I thought I would share it here on the channel with you guys because it's a very interesting story. And you know, the thought of like schools being haunted at night, it sounds cool. I mean, I don't know, you guys. Obviously what happened to the teacher and the students were very tragic and hurtful, and you know, it's obviously psychotic, and it should have never happened. But I mean, the story is a great story, and like it is said till this day, you know, children from that school, you know, they would go and tell other schools about this, you know, story that happened in their school. And I don't know how true the story is in Nigeria, but I bet it is. I bet 100% it must be true. In my opinion, I honestly think that something like this could be true. It could be real. It could be a possibility. I mean, on my channel, you know, we believe the unbelievable. You know, some people might be skeptics, might not believe in ghost stories. They might not believe that ghosts are real. But for those who do, you would know that something like this could happen. Somebody could die and, you know, things could get out of hand and there could just be ghosts or paranormal activity, you know, going around, roaming around, because these things are absolutely possible. If you're willing to believe that they're possible, they are possible. Things like this can happen. And yes, it's crazy, it's scary, and it's unbelievable, but we believe in the unbelievable here. And you know, as Haley Reese says, we believe in the unbelievable, and that's just it, you know? This story is very, like, I don't know, it's very, it's something that you wouldn't even be able to describe, you know? But I mean, every urban legend has its own tale, it has its own, you know, part, and every urban legend is unique in its own way, you know, to how it starts from how it ends, you know. And I think this is a very unique and cool urban legend. Obviously, you know, those things that happened to the students and that teacher is very, you know, bad. And I believe karma is very real, and I think that I wouldn't like to say that that teacher got what she deserved, but I mean, karma is karma, and if you do something bad will happen right back at you, you know? I mean, some people are skeptics and don't believe in ghost stories and the paranormal, but what you can believe is karma. Anyway, guys, I think it's time to wrap up the video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked this video. If you did, make sure to click the subscribe button, make sure to leave a like, and comment down below your thoughts about this urban legend. Thank you once again, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, you guys.